Have you ever felt like you're just not appreciated? Like no matter how hard you work or what you do, you're not getting the respect you deserve? Well, you are not alone. There's a massive, growing trend of men, just like you, looking for something more. And they're finding it by packing their bags and heading abroad. This isn't just a small thing, it's a huge movement, and it's changing lives. Men are searching for fulfillment, for respect, for a place where they can finally feel valued for who they are and what they bring to the table. You've probably heard of the Passport Brothers movement online. It gets a lot of hate, but at its core it's about a simple idea: finding a place where you feel genuinely wanted. These guys are tired of feeling like they're constantly being tested or judged. So they're going to countries where the culture is just different. They're looking for places where being a good, responsible man is not just expected but celebrated. It's a search for happiness, and honestly, can you blame them? They're seeking genuine connections and a society that appreciates their efforts. So today, we're going to do something insane. We're going to break down the top 7 countries where men report feeling more valued, respected, and just happier. We're not just talking about dating, we're talking about a complete shift in how you're viewed by society. I'm going to give you the ultimate guide to where you can go to find that appreciation you've been missing. Stick around, because what you're about to see could literally change your life forever. This is the ultimate map to finding your worth. Alright, let's kick this off with an absolute powerhouse, the Philippines. If you're looking for a country where your efforts as a man are not just noticed, but genuinely celebrated, this is it. We're talking about a culture built on warmth, family, and deep-rooted traditional values. From the moment you land, you feel a different kind of energy. People are incredibly welcoming, but it goes deeper than just surface-level politeness. Here, being a responsible, kind, and providing man is seen as the ultimate sign of a great partner and person. It's not about being a walking ATM, it's about the respect that comes with taking care of your responsibilities. Imagine a place where your kindness isn't mistaken for weakness. In the Philippines, women are raised to appreciate a man who is a protector and a provider. They value stability and character above almost anything else. So when you act with integrity, when you're reliable, and when you show genuine care, it's rewarded with loyalty, affection, and a level of appreciation that many Western men have never experienced before. It's a society where the family unit is sacred, and the role of a strong, dependable man within that unit is held in the highest regard. You're not just another guy, you're seen as a pillar of the community and the family. This isn't just about romantic relationships either. The respect extends to everyday life. There's a palpable sense of community and a respect for elders and authority that creates a more harmonious social fabric. You'll find that your simple acts of being a gentleman, opening a door, offering your seat, speaking respectfully, are met with sincere gratitude. It's a place where you can feel like your best self and be rewarded for it. You're not just existing, you're actively contributing to a culture that values you back. For many guys, this is the first time they truly feel seen. Next up, we're flying over to the legendary Land of Smiles, Thailand. And let me tell you, that nickname is 100% accurate. But the smiles aren't just for tourists. They're part of a culture that is deeply rooted in respect, non-confrontation, and a live and let live philosophy. For men, especially those who feel worn down by the constant social battles back home, Thailand can feel like an absolute paradise. The culture here is incredibly friendly and open, making it easy to connect with people on a genuine level without feeling like you're being judged or sized up every second. A huge part of Thai culture is the concept of giving face, which means maintaining harmony and showing respect to others, especially to those who hold a position of responsibility. As a man, particularly one who is a provider, you are often given a level of default respect that is shocking to many Westerners. Traditional roles are not just accepted, they are often preferred. A man who works hard to provide for his partner or family is seen as honorable. This isn't about power dynamics. It's about a balanced, mutual understanding where each person's contributions are valued. Your efforts are seen, and they are deeply appreciated. This respect translates directly into the dating scene and relationships. Thai women are often known for their calm, gentle, and supportive nature. They appreciate a man who is decisive, stable, and can lead, and they show that appreciation through their actions. There's less of the confrontational or competitive dynamic that can make dating in the West feel like a job interview. Instead, it's about building a peaceful, harmonious life together. In Thailand, you don't have to constantly prove your worth. You can just be a good man, and that is more than enough to be truly valued. Now, let's crank up the energy and head to South America, specifically to the passionate, vibrant heart of Colombia. If you've ever felt like your masculinity was something to be apologized for, then get ready for a complete 180-degree turn. Colombia is a country that doesn't just tolerate masculinity, it celebrates it. The culture is fiery, expressive, and full of life. Here, being a strong, confident, and assertive man isn't seen as toxic. It's seen as incredibly attractive and desirable. It's a place where you're encouraged to lead, to be bold, and to embrace your masculine energy without reservation. Colombian culture, especially when it comes to relationships, is built on passion and polarity. Women are often incredibly feminine, and they are drawn to men who are unapologetically masculine. They appreciate a man who takes initiative, who knows what he wants, and who isn't afraid to pursue it. This doesn't mean being aggressive or disrespectful, it means being confident. When you treat a Colombian woman with passion and shower her with attention, you are rewarded with a level of loyalty, affection, and devotion that is simply off the charts. They want a man who makes them feel safe and desired, and they will give you their all in return. Beyond the dating scene, there's a certain machismo in the culture that, when positive, translates to a man being a protector and a pillar of his family and community. It's about taking pride in your ability to provide and lead. This is a country where you can feel like a king, not because you dominate others, but because your strength is seen as a gift to be shared. You'll find that your confidence is infectious, and the world responds to it. In Colombia, you're not just allowed to be a man, you're celebrated for it. It's an exhilarating feeling that can rebuild a man's self-esteem from the ground up. If Colombia is about passionate celebration, then our next stop, Brazil, is the world capital of fun, flirtation, and feeling desired. Forget everything you think you know about dating anxiety, because Brazil is a place where the dating scene is so alive and expressive that it's almost impossible not to feel wanted. The culture is incredibly open, physical, and accepting. It doesn't matter if you're tall, short, ripped, or have a dad bod. In Brazil, there is an appreciation for all types of men. The key is confidence and a willingness to engage in the vibrant social dance. Brazilian culture is famously flirty. It's not uncommon for conversations to be playful, for compliments to be given freely, and for attraction to be expressed openly and without shame. For a man coming from a more reserved culture, this can be an absolute game changer for his confidence. You're not left guessing if someone is interested. They will likely let you know. This directness removes so much of the stress and ambiguity from dating. Here, a man who is fun, who can dance, or is willing to try, and who has a good sense of humor is seen as a catch. It's less about your resume and more about your vibe. This acceptance goes beyond just physical looks. Brazilians are generally warm and non-judgmental people. They are more interested in your personality and how you make them feel. A man who is generous with his time and energy, who is passionate about life, and who treats his partner with excitement and romance, will find himself adored. Brazilian women in particular are known for being incredibly affectionate and expressive. They're not afraid to show their love and desire, making a man feel like the most wanted person in the world. If you need a serious boost to your self-worth, Brazil is like a shot of pure confidence. Okay, let's shift gears and head to a region known for its stunning beauty, deep history, and an unapologetic embrace of tradition Eastern Europe, with a special focus on countries like Ukraine. If you're a man who finds fulfillment in the classic roles of provider and protector, this region is basically your cheat code to happiness. In many parts of Eastern Europe, the cultural clock seems to be set to a time when gender roles were viewed not as a prison, but as a partnership of complementary strengths. Society here hasn't been as heavily influenced by the same modern social shifts seen in the West. In countries like Ukraine, there's a profound and widespread respect for men who are strong, responsible, and capable. A man who can provide a safe and stable environment for his family is not just respected, he is admired. This isn't about women being subservient, it's about a deep-seated cultural understanding of mutual support. The man provides and protects, and the woman creates a warm, loving home and supports her man's ambitions. It's a team effort, and each player's position is valued immensely. This dynamic creates a powerful sense of purpose and validation for a man. The result of this cultural framework is relationships built on a foundation of mutual respect. Eastern European women are often raised to value family above all else. They are looking for a reliable partner, a true teammate for life. They appreciate masculinity and are not afraid to be feminine. When you step up and fulfill your role as a man, you are met with incredible loyalty, care, and a partnership that feels solid and dependable. For men who are tired of the confusion and blurred lines in modern Western dating, Eastern Europe offers a refreshing and deeply fulfilling clarity. You know your role, you're appreciated for it, and you can build a life on that solid ground. Let's jet back to the Caribbean, to an island paradise where the rhythm of life is set to merengue, and the culture is overflowing with romance, the Dominican Republic. If you've ever wanted to feel like the hero in a romance novel, this is your spot. The DR is a place where passion is a way of life, and appreciation for men isn't just felt, it's heard. Dominican culture is incredibly expressive and vocal, and this applies directly to how women show their admiration for a good man. You won't have to wonder if you're doing a good job, she will tell you, loud and clear. One of the most powerful things for a man's confidence is hearing words of affirmation. And in the Dominican Republic, you will get them in spades. Women here are not shy about complimenting their man, praising his strength, his ability to provide, and his romantic gestures. They love a confident masculine man who takes the lead, and they reward that leadership with vocal, enthusiastic support. This creates an amazing positive feedback loop. You feel respected, which makes you more confident, which makes you even more attractive and respected. It's an environment where a man can truly thrive and feel secure in his role. The culture is also deeply romantic. Grand gestures, dancing, and showing affection publicly are all part of the normal dating landscape. A man who plans a date, brings flowers, and treats his woman like a queen is seen as the ideal. In return, you receive a partner who is incredibly loyal, family-oriented, and passionate. They take pride in their man and want the world to know it. In the Dominican Republic, you don't just feel respected in a quiet, subtle way. You feel like a champion, because the person you're with is your biggest and loudest cheerleader. It's a massive ego boost in the best way possible. For our final destination, we're taking a massive cultural leap to a place that operates on a completely different level of social interaction, Japan. This isn't the loud, passionate appreciation of Latin America. This is something quieter, deeper, and, for many men, even more profound. Japan is a society built on the pillars of respect, politeness, and social harmony. Here, a man feels valued not through loud praise, but through being treated with an incredible sense of dignity and honor in his everyday life and relationships. It's a different kind of validation, one that speaks to your character. In Japanese culture, reliability and fulfilling your obligations are paramount virtues. A man who is a shikari shiteru, meaning solid, dependable, and responsible, is held in the highest esteem. This applies to his work, his family, and his social conduct. When you consistently demonstrate that you are a reliable man of your word, you earn a deep and unwavering respect that is often unspoken but always present. Japanese women often show their appreciation through actions rather than words, by taking care of the home, by supporting your goals, and by creating a peaceful, stress-free environment for you to return to. It's a partnership of quiet, mutual support. This dynamic can be incredibly calming and fulfilling for men who are tired of drama and conflict. The politeness of Japanese society means that interactions are generally smooth and respectful. In a relationship, this often translates to fewer arguments and a more harmonious partnership. Your position as a man, as a partner, as a provider, is treated with a level of seriousness and dignity that can make you feel more grounded and appreciated than ever before. It's not about being put on a pedestal, it's about being seen as a vital, respected partner in the intricate and beautiful dance of life. For the man seeking peace and dignity, Japan is an unmatched destination. So there you have it, the Philippines, Thailand, Colombia, Brazil, Eastern Europe, the Dominican Republic, and Japan. 7 countries, 7 completely different cultures, but they all share one incredible thing in common. They offer a world where men are valued for their strength, their responsibility, and their commitment. In these places, traditional roles aren't seen as outdated, but as a blueprint for creating strong, respectful partnerships. It's about a mutual appreciation where your efforts as a man are not just recognized, but are actively celebrated with loyalty, affection, and genuine respect. For many of you watching, this might sound like a fantasy, but I promise you, it's real. I want to be crystal clear about something. This is not about escaping your problems or hating where you come from. This is about empowerment. It's about finding a place on this planet where you can be the best version of yourself and be loved for it. It's about seeking an environment that aligns with your values, a place where you don't have to apologize for who you are. Moving abroad isn't an escape, it's a proactive search for fulfillment, for a community that fits and for a life where you feel genuinely wanted and needed. It's about taking control of your own happiness. So if you're out there feeling lost, undervalued, or just plain invisible, I want you to seriously consider this. The world is a massive place, full of incredible opportunities and different ways of living. Maybe your place, the place where you will finally feel that deep sense of self-worth and appreciation you deserve, isn't where you are right now. Don't be afraid to go find it. Explore these countries, do your research, and take that leap. Your new life, a life where you are truly valued, could be just one plane ticket away. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which country you'd go to first.